This is the RX 7800 XT. It's got 16 gigabytes of VRAM and it's a beast here in 2024. You can pick up this graphics card anywhere from $475 to $500 and it's great for 1440p gaming. We're going to be using a capture card to record the gameplay of this graphics card so that we won't lose any performance whatsoever. And today we're going to be testing it in the finals. So let's go check out our benchmark PC specs. For our test bench, you can see that we're rocking the graphics card here with GPU Z with the i5-12600K and 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM running at 5600 megahertz. Good middle of the road PC build here. So let's hop into it. All right, so the settings that we're going to try first here in the finals are 1440p. The FSR quality, from what I can understand, is the lowest of the resolution scalings, and no ray tracing and epic settings to start with. And we're going to look and just see what that's like. The finals is a very strange game to me. I think it's very difficult to get it to run as far as like super high FPS, but like 120 FPS is perfectly fine and super playable. Like, there's no reason for you to think that it's not, but you know, for other games that we're typically used to seeing, we don't see a game that tends to be hard to run at the like lower FPS or higher FPS settings. Holy moly, I don't know what the heck. Well, that happened. Oh, they're reviving me. Very nice. Alright, I forgot to start the FPS average counter, but we're rocking 127s, 100 on the 1% lows, and that could be dropping lower at times. Our platform is currently doing fairly well. We are... Okay, so in the midst of all this chaos that we currently have going on, apparently getting sniped, but we're at 118 for our FPS average. I'm sorry, my nose was itching. You'll just have to forgive me and say, hey, I saw you pick your boogers in the comments if you saw that, but that's okay. I will survive. I have no idea where I'm getting shot from. This is insane. That dude's got a bow and arrow, and apparently they can kill you, and I only hit them for 38, and they have a spear. What on earth is going on? I have no idea. But our FPS is at 121, which I think is pretty good. But just for the sake of the video, you know, we're gonna drop it down to just high, medium. Yeah, let's go medium settings. We might try all low settings later, but these settings here, we have 160-ish FPS. Oh, we get, man, how many of them got bows? So in the mass chaos, it kind of dropped down to 151 on the FPS marks. A lot of people do like to do the ray tracing on this game, so I mean we can turn some of that on. Let's see. Since we're on medium settings, you know, we can try that and see what it's like. Static might have just broke the game. No, it was just turning the ray tracing on. We're gonna go high. That's not quite the highest, but it's the next to the highest. So we'll see what that does to our FPS. Oh, there we go. Now I'm loading. So it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look like it's affecting it a whole lot. Let's make sure that I saved it, because it's very possible that I didn't. No, it's on there, but it's medium.
Look at this. Both teams have their eyes on the platform.
Oh, I got him. He didn't kill me with that stupid bow, which is nice. I'm falling. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Apparently they all have the bow arms. But 140 FPS? It looks like the ray tracing stuff doesn't affect the FPS at all. It does make it crazy. I mean, it looks pretty awesome. And it's super smooth. So, like, I just don't think that you can get, like, super duper high FPS numbers on this game without FPS. Or without FSR, I mean. I don't know how to say FPS. So much utility. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna take this time while we're dead, and we're gonna try low preset settings. We're gonna turn the ray tracing, and we're gonna go. Still gonna use FSR, but we're gonna go ultra performance, and we're gonna see how our FPS can go. All right, so I mean, our FPS numbers doesn't really matter what we do to the settings. It doesn't look like that we can go like much higher than 180-ish, but then like when stuff starts happening and all the utility and
The jet setters are now heading for home.
And things are heating up as both
oh man,
teams
how do I get
for the
over there?
platform.
To their base.
Okay, and so even in the massive,
To their base. The shock and
so even with all the crazy chaos, the most I was able to get like a steady FPS was like 160-ish, 170-ish, and it, you know, so you can tweak the settings, and you know, is it worth it to do 160, 170 FPS just to get your, like, is it worth lowering all those settings and making it look a little worse for a good 40-ish FPS? I really don't know. Well, I'm guessing that's ball game. So, I mean, overall, I think it's a very smooth experience. This is a game where you're not going to get those massive FPS numbers. I've not tested it, you know, with a 4090, obviously, but overall, you know, I can't see that it's just a crazy game here. Now, I do think also, I haven't played this game a lot, so I don't know how the game is. You know, Fortnite doesn't use the graphics card a ton all the time, but it does appear that we could be having some sort of like graphics card, CPU bottleneck situation here, because our number and our percentages are a little bit lower than what we would have liked. How did we win this game? There's no way we won this game.
the jet setters charted a course to the win, this time on
Well,
power shift.
all right,
Thanks
well,
again
I
to
guess
our
we won
sponsors and to our viewers at
somehow or
home.
another. But I have no idea how I contributed to the team in any way whatsoever. So if you want to see this graphics card in more games, then go watch this video.